Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm back on Friday the 13th, and today I am going to be ranking my Jasons in how I've played, like my experience. It's my opinion, you don't need to back down on this, but for the top, I would say we're going to have to go with part 2. He's really great for the starter people because he has really good traps. He can run, he has more, so he won't struggle as much on the big maps. His shift, he has a slower shift. His generation speed of it is slower. His defense, so his lower HP and block chance, and he moves very slower underwater. He's good for starters, but if I had to say, I'd give him an A minus. It's pretty solid. He's a pretty good starter character. And for number 2, we're gonna have to go with part 9. He is actually my favorite, or one of my favorites, because he has a good shift, a good stalk, and the chance of him getting stunned by a counselor is very low. Well, not very low, but it's lowered. He can't run, he has less hit points, so his mask will come off in less hits, and he has less traps, which is also another problem, but I would give him a B+. Really good. For next, I'd say we would have part 3. He can run, he has weapon strength, grip strength. Grip strength is where it's harder for the counters to break free from his grip. And his weapon does more damage, and he can run, so he will catch up to a jogging counselor slightly faster. Stun resistance weaknesses, which is the opposite, so he'll get stunned easier. His sense is a problem as well, so the duration for it to load, and his range is low. His stalk is low as well, which is also another problem. I would give him a C+. He's really good. He's pretty good. And I would have to go next with part 6. He has throwing knives, his sense is up and about, his shift, his defense is one of his weaknesses. Same with part 2, can't run, so he has a slow, he can't catch up to a counselor faster. And he's morph, so if you're playing as part 6 on big maps, he will struggle trying to get cars, trying to chase cars, because his morph is slow, just decreased morph generation, as you can see down just above, or just below. And my rating, we'll go with the same, we'll go C+. He's really good, he can catch up to a counselor. If it counts up, he can catch up to a car quicker with his good shift. He can sense people, so he can sense people further. And with this Jason, you want to cut the power as possible, or quick as possible, because that will make counselors fearful, and then it'll be easy for you to track them. And up next, I think we will have part 8. He has good water speed, he breaks doors down in 3 hits, and he has good stalk. His sense is in part 3, he can't run, won't catch up to a counsellor, and his grip strength is also so counsellors have easier time to break free, and which makes sense because his hands are slimy. And overall, low C minus, not bad. It's not that bad. And then we'll go with part 4. He's not so bad, but like his weaknesses are a big problem. He can run, which you can catch up to counters. His weapon does more damage, and he breaks those down 3 hits. He has less traps, which I love my traps. And shift is low, or slow. And his water speed. Yeah. I wouldn't choose him as much, and up next we will go with part 5. Oh well, my rating for this would be we'll go E plus. No, not E. We'll go C. Average, I guess. And then part 5, he has good throwing knives. He has more throwing knives. He has a good stalk. He can run. His defense is low. Same with part 6 and part 2. Grip strength. Same with part 8. Stun resistance. Same with part 3. If you want to be like kind of a sneaky Jason, trying to like use your stalk, you can do that. But overall, I'll give him an E plus. And pretty sure this last one, part 7, a big fat F. I hate this Jason as much. I barely play as him. My cousin thinks this is his favorite because of his looks, which I like his looks, but he's just terrible. He has good sense, a good water speed, and a good weapon strength. He can't run. He has less traps and stun resistance. If he didn't have less traps, I would like him. But big fat F. And that would be it for my rankings for Jason's, and there will be a video out tomorrow or soon about council rankings. So I will hopefully see you then. Bye bye.